Good to see you. Wall Street certainly reacting to your quarter this morning. The stock up more than 6.5%. Strong results for the quarter that you reported, and you also gave guidance growth in the mid-single digits now for the fiscal year, but you said that you expect possibly double-digit growth in fiscal 22 as economies around the world recover. You've also said that tech is stronger than GDP, software and cloud stronger than tech overall. What's giving you confidence? If you could give a little color, detail on what you're seeing from customers that gives you confidence that that's going to continue.
Yeah, thank you, John. And it was a good quarter. I'm very proud of my team's execution, and we call it grit, just to be able to fight through the current environment and continue to see growth. As we said, we're sort of a swoosh company, right, where we sort of see Q2, Q3 being the toughest quarters, and then Q4 and Q1 next year being a level of recovery is how we sort of modeled our outlook. In this environment, though, John, digital foundation, digital transformation is more important than ever. Right? If you think about it, most companies, a few percentage, we were 20% of our employees were work from home before this, now 97%. And given the length and challenges that people face, this doesn't go away. We're going to be here for the next 2 years that the majority of workforces or substantial portions are going to be work from home, distributed workforce. And in the face of that, IT technology is more important, not less. We're also seeing what I said, sometimes it takes a decade to make a week of progress. Sometimes a week gives you a decade of progress. And all of a sudden, education, healthcare, work from home are making huge steps forward. And that's what gives us this view that long term, tech is going to be stronger and software and cloud will be stronger yet than the overall economic environment.
I want to ask you about that. You mentioned on the call specifically your Carbon Black and Velo Cloud products benefiting from the work from home trend. And I believe you said that things have gone from a 10 to 20% work from home situation where that percentage of the workforce is either completely or sometimes working from home to twice that. What sorts of adjustments are you making in that environment? You also said that the challenge now is to generate new business in this environment versus just closing what was already in the pipeline.
Yeah, and clearly, for VMware, we were 20% work from home. I expect as we continue in this environment, we're sort of going to end up in the 50 to 60% over time. And I don't think we're atypical. We're, doubling, tripling the amount of work from home. When you think about that distributed workforce, essentially you go from maybe 100 or 200 sites, depending on the size of your company, to 10 or 20,000 sites. And when you think about every home becoming a new work site, right, they need to be managed, connected, and productive, workspace one. They need to be secured, Carbon Black. They need good quality and bandwidth, Velo Cloud, and then you need capacity. And that's where VMware Cloud, and that's sort of been what we've said is our business continuity focus for the future. But we don't see ourselves as atypical here. This is the new normal, if you would, and we're excited to see these transformations happening across the industry. And we're making good progress with customers around the globe. But as we said, we used to generate new projects with POCs and being face-to-face with customers, and salesmen always like to shoulder up with the potential customers, and those are new muscles that we have to do, a new business, a new pipeline. That's part of what we give a more modest view of the Q2, Q3 of this year. We have to generate those new projects, and every CIO is adjusting their priorities for this radical shift to distributed workforce and these new demands that are being placed on them.